Also today here in Washington State, it is our primary election day. Voters deciding on which two candidates they want to see in the November general election.
Right now, we are tracking more than 200 races across Western Washington and 500 candidates. Some of the biggest races include all of our congressional seats and one spot in the Senate. And of course, the race for governor. This morning, we've got team coverage. Farah Jadrin's in Puyallup, where Pierce County voters will elect a new sheriff. But first, let's get to Drew Andre in Olympia, who's following the governor's race. Drew?
Well, Mimi, good morning from the Capitol. Yes, so the top two vote getters will be the ones to advance. Their party affiliation doesn't matter. There are 28 candidates that are running for this position, but we know there are two favorites in this race. First, we'll start with the Democrat Bob Ferguson. He's the state attorney general and has held the position since 2013. He's raised nearly $9 million, by far the most in the race. And he has all of the top endorsements from Democratic leaders in the state, including Governor Inslee, who he serves under. You're likely familiar with the top Republican candidate, too, Dave Reichert. He was a congressman from 2005 to 2019, and before that, he was the King County sheriff, highlighted by capturing the Green River Killer during his term. He raised more than $4 million, but did not receive the GOP endorsement. There are two other candidates with outside chances in the primary. Semi Bird, he was the one that was endorsed by the state's Republican Party over Reichert. Bird's seen support from very conservative voters. He's a political newcomer and military veteran. And finally, State Senator Mark Mullet from Issaquah. He's a Democrat and small business owner that has campaigned as a moderate. Now, the governor's race is by far the most expensive. In total, there's been nearly $16 million raised. Live from Olympia this morning, I'm Drew Andre, King 5 News.
Awfully expensive. Drew, thank you. As you mentioned, there are 28 candidates running for governor right now. Look at the long list of candidates that are trying to take over the governor's mansion. Independents, Republicans, and Democrats. Ferguson and Reichert, the top two according to polling. And this is an open seat for the first time since 2012. Democrats, remember, have had control of the governor's seat since 1980 here in our state. Some historical items to look at. This is the 2012 race for governor, Inslee and McKenna. The last time this was an open seat for governor, it was awfully close, just 70,000 votes between them. But then flash forward to 2012, Democrats expanded the map, a much bigger difference between Inslee and Lauren Culp, the two obviously coming out of the pandemic. Inslee adding Skagit and Big Pierce County as well. So a big change there. What will we see tonight? We have yet to see. A couple of the congressional races we're watching. The House District 6, Derek Kilmer won this seat last time. If you look this time around in 2024, he is out of the race. A number of candidates here. Watch for Hillary Franz and potentially Emily Randall, a two-Democrat race in this particular district. But Drew McEwen, a Republican, has a lot to say about that. We'll see tonight as well. And to Congressional District 3 down to the south, a rematch of sorts. Four candidates currently in this district here in Southwest Washington, Joe Kent and Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez. A rematch, as I mentioned. If you look back in the 2022 race, it was awfully close, less than 1 percentage point between these two. Gluesenkamp-Perez hoping to, of course, retain that seat. We will watch. Voters, of course, have the final say. Mimi Jung is standing by now. Mimi, a lot of this is going to impact how we shape up on the national scale, too.
Yeah, we've got 10 districts on the ballot in Washington state, and right now Democrats hold 8 of those seats. Now, keeping all of them will be critical as Democrats look to flip the balance of power in the U.S. So take a look. Right now, the U.S. House is controlled by the GOP with 220 seats. Democrats hold 212 seats, and there are 3 vacancies, which means Democrats not only need to keep every seat, but also gain at least 5 seats in order to get control of the House.